It doesn't seem to matter for hypertrophy. However, under control is the big caveat. So if you just dump the stuff on you and then kind of crank it up and then dump, yeah, that's not going to be as hypertrophic as some modicum of control. Now, if I go down this fast and come back up, I still 100% control the eccentric. As long as I'm doing that, I can go ultra slow. I can go a little bit more quickly, and anything in between, at least tentatively for now, we can say one thing almost for sure. It doesn't make a huge difference.
Presumably when it comes to like practically functionally doing this in the gym, focusing on a little bit more of a tempo, let's say maybe a 2 count or a 3 count down, ensures that control is something, because the difference between half a second down and 1 second down in terms of control, everyone's thought that they're doing a 3 count tempo, but it's actually been like a 1-ish.
Yes.
And a lot of it is still like, wump. But that, if you actually hit a 2 to 3 count, to me, that seems like, all right, I can't escape this.
Yeah.
I can't escape the degree of control that I need.
Yes, that's absolutely true. And I'll layer another thing on top of it. One of my last points for what makes good technique is repetition consistency. Most of your reps should look about the same. It doesn't mean identical. There's actually a little bit of an injury preventative benefit from exposing yourself to slightly different bar positions. It makes you more resilient. If you're one machine-like thing all the time and you get out of it in real life, you could find yourself a little bit hurt. But mostly the reps should look the same. The ability to make the reps look mostly the same and also move in the movement arc in which you want. Because remember, the first principle of good technique is like, are you moving in a biomechanical way that targets the muscle? That's a lot easier to ensure if you slowly work into the eccentric, hitting the right positions. Like if I just squat down however the fuck my body tells me, I'll do a fine job. I've been squatting a long time, but maybe I'll sit back a little too far. I won't expose my quads as much. If I can take the time to go a little bit slow on the eccentric, I can actually figure out how my quads feel tension-wise while I'm doing it and regulate my exposure as I'm doing it. I'm sitting back a little too much. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I sit forward and my quads get fucked up. I can feel the tension right away. Only because I'm controlling that eccentric a little bit longer am I able to get that feedback right away. It's like during a football play, your coach can't tell you what to do during the play. You got to play beforehand. You fucking figure it out. The ball is fucking hiked and then shit happens. It's too fast. But if you can go a little bit slower, you can auto-regulate your technique and do a better job
during the exercise.
During that exercise. And small bonus is your injury probability, at least nominally on theoretical grounds, will reduce. And I'll take anything that reduces my injury probability by some amount and doesn't reduce the mechanisms of hypertrophy at all. So some people say tempo doesn't matter.